Another week in Parliament.
Yeah, it's been great to have a week in Parliament with my colleague here.
Yeah.
We do grin and laugh a lot in the chamber.
Yeah, in spite of it all, we are enjoying it. Look, we actually had a bit of fun because the first three bills had unanimous support across the chamber. And the important one for us was the disability scheme that's now in place for people who are injured in catastrophic injuries due to motor vehicle accidents. That's kind of a serious one, but it's great news because now you will be covered for life in Western Australia if that happens. A bit slow because the other states already had it, but that's it.
Had the Bell Group, which you did too.
Yep, Bell Group got passed, and that was the second bill. Don't even get me started.
No.
And then the electoral amendment, Robin.
Yep, I had a look at the electoral amendment bill. It's a really good bill. Everybody supported it, and basically what it does, it aligns the federal electoral roll with our electoral roll, which puts about another 10,000 people on the roll.
That's good news for us, especially because many of them are young, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then there were a few bills that were introduced.
The Land Administration Southwest Native Title Settlement Bill.
That'll be an important one.
Yeah, and that'll be followed by another bill coming up, which will be the Noongar Recognition Bill. So,
two really important bills for the Noongar people. And then there was a classification of films and computer games bill that got referred to committee. So we'll talk more about that when committee reports.
Yeah, and that's a bill that it'll be interesting because I think we'll have a bit to say on that one when it comes up.
I think so too. The questions that I asked this week were surrounding cyclist safety, the biodiversity audit, and also I asked some more questions on sharks. It was great that we got good media on the shark research that came out today, which proved that the drumline.
Right.
Yeah, you were right, actually. Everyone who stood up against the drumline policy was proved right today when the Fisheries Department released their research, which showed that white sharks visit Western Australian shores, can't predict where, can't predict how often, and many of them are only here briefly and then disappear for long periods. So that's really important, and that's on the news tonight. We also had great news on the Meter Matters stuff because the minister has agreed to look at the Queensland trials. But not only that, they are acknowledging that that's partly due to the bill that we put in 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
So that's really good stuff.
I did a couple of questions around mining issues. Well, basically one around mining. Geelong near Kalgoorlie went into receivership sort of thing and left a debt to the state of around about 5.65 million.
Ouch.
And the problem is that what we've been doing is we've been giving all the miners back billions of dollars, and now they're all defaulting and leaving the responsibility with the state.
And guess what? You predicted that.
Yeah. That speech was given when we actually passed the bill when Giz was in the chamber. So it's a long while ago, and we predicted this was going to happen.
Yeah. The other thing that Robin did some work on is Woody Woody.
Yeah. What's been happening there is the Royalties for Regions scheme gifted $4 million for a pastoral property to develop a water for food program. But the problem was the mining company.
Really good, doesn't it?
But the mining company that was going to give the water went into receivership.
We've heard that before.
So we've now got to put in an extra $500,000 a year to actually provide the project with water. And we actually don't know what the outcome is.
So again, state government propping up mining companies, and Robin's onto it. Really, thanks for that work today. And the work that you've done this week on that's been terrific.
And the work that she's done on everything this week's been terrific. No, it's been a good week. And it's been, as you say, an unusual week in so much as that it's been very bipartisan up there.
Yep, so we're going to enjoy a break and look forward to catching up with you in May.
And you get to enjoy a break from us.